Happening now on WVST. Is Virginia's first HBCU on the verge of closing because of low enrollment? The story coming up.
We'll also be taking a look at campus police and their new policies on student security and safety.
And later, we'll show you why VSU's homecoming game has students hyped.
All that and more right now on WVST.
Good afternoon, and thanks for joining us. I'm Portia Lucian.
And I'm Danielle Brown, and this will be serving as our final newscast for COM 445 News Production with Dr. Dandridge. We begin with Virginia State University, where students are concerned that low enrollment has forced the closure of one of the most popular dining facilities on campus, known as Gateway Cafeteria. We have WVST reporter Omari Holly with our story.
There is something noticeably missing here in Gateway Dining and Events Center at Virginia State University. Last semester, this dining facility was buzzing with students, while this semester is since empty, and it's because of the number of students that have enrolled this semester.
This year at VSU Dining and Events Center was closed due to low enrollment here at Virginia State University. Hopefully in the spring of 2015, we will be able to reopen with the expectation of enrollment to increase.
Many complain that it is an inconvenience to go to Jones, and the point of adding another dining facility was to accommodate students on the other side of campus.
I get out of class, I don't want to walk to Jones, I don't want to walk over to Gateway to eat. Forced to real inconvenience in the middle of campus. Now it's just there for no reason.
Despite the outcry, the decision is made. The students will have to eat here and hope that next semester things will be back to normal. For WVST News, I am Omari Holly.
Not only are the students concerned about the closing of one of their calves, they're also concerned about their safety. It was about a year ago that a Virginia State University student was shot and killed when gunfire rang out at an off-campus apartment near VSU. Nearly a year after the murder, some students are still on edge about their safety.
I really check like the one cars when you come on campus in the main gate, and then you have the side roads like 3rd Street and 2nd Street where cars can just come on campus, and then anybody can pretty much walk on campus.
Even though cameras and security phones are on and around campus, students tell us they still feel their safety is a concern that should be taken care of.
It wasn't safety, but rather concerns about the administration that had other students protesting.
What time is it? Time for change! What time is it? Time for change!
Nearly 200 VSU students gathered in front of Gateway Dining Caf, saying it was time for a change. The media was there to catch it all. VSU student Anthony Jackson led the protest. The action led to the VSU administration holding several town hall meetings to address the students' concerns. In addition to the concerns about what's going on around campus, students are also concerned about their careers.
A career fair sponsored by Career Services helps students get a head start. Over hundreds of students were in attendance for this year's career fair. Even if students don't know their exact field of choice, the purpose of the event was so that they could network.
Build their professional network with employers that are in their industry, and hopefully after that networking, they will be able to land internships and full-time opportunities.
In the same week as the career fair, VSU also had a Sickle Cell Awareness Day in Foster Hall. WVST reporter Dominique Stepp has our story.
A beautiful sight on the campus of Virginia State University, as both the students and the on-campus host center partner together to bring awareness to sickle cell.
And today what we're doing is bringing awareness to sickle cell disease, which is a blood disorder.
I mean, it's pretty dope that they got a sickle cell awareness thing going on here, especially for people who don't know about it and stuff. Nice to get people in the loop of what's going on campus and stuff.
Heard it, and this happens when your red blood cells change shape and it becomes like a crescent shape, which causes a crisis, which causes a lot of pain in the individual who has sickle cell.
Well, my brother, he has the trait of sickle cell, and growing up it did affect him with his asthma. I know that he does have to be very careful of whoever he has children with, because sickle cell is very likely in African Americans, and we are HBCU, so most race here is African Americans. So I think it is very important for us to know these things because we are getting older, so we should know what's going on within our bodies.
VSU has definitely kicked this fall off with a bang, and we're hoping this phase of communal unity and awareness is here to stay. For WVST, I'm Dominique Stepp.
It's great to see HBCU spreading awareness about something that affects so many here on campus. But something else that may also affect them is the opening of a new restaurant right around the corner from VSU. We have WVSC reporter Brianna Henry with more.
The Patron Restaurant and Cantina opened a second location in Chester, Virginia last week. This new Mexican spot will join Chesterfield County's list of numerous Hispanic food eateries. But restaurant owner Walter Sarreyas believes what his restaurant has to offer will complement his competitors.
All people, service good, the people is friendly, food, everything's good.
And the owner isn't alone. The Patron has garnered local fans in an instant with their affordable, authentic Mexican food, and one other admirable mention that's undeniable to customers.
The staff with the friendly service. Best customer service ever.
Fried beans instead of refried beans.
It's of no surprise that the Patron receives such high praises. Owner Walter Sarreyas puts his heart into this business.
I like the passion for food, the people, everything, the restaurant I like.
With its great service and family-oriented atmosphere, the Patron of Chester, Virginia plans to continue serving good, authentic Mexican food that satisfies customers of all ages. With WVST News, I am Brianna Henry.
This new restaurant may just bring a little extra Mexican heat to Ettrick.
Exactly, and I cannot wait. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and take a look at our 7-day forecast with Dominique Stepp.
Hello everyone, fall is surely approaching fast. Here's a quick look at this week's 7-day forecast. From Wednesday up until Friday, we'll be experiencing some showers. With the sunny weekend coming up, temperatures will stay in the low 80s and back to showers on Monday and Tuesday. And for today, we'll see some showers with a high of 68 degrees and with winds heading northeast at about 5 miles per hour. And that's today's forecast. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Dominique. I will definitely try to make it outside this week. The weather looks like it's going to be pretty nice.
It does. But later, stay tuned and find out what all the rage is about with the new iPhone 6.
A glimpse of some homecoming activities that had the whole campus excited.
We'll be right back with WVST News. WVST News. It's officially here, the highly anticipated release of the iPhone 6.
We got a chance to speak with a few insiders to find out about the hot item.
A couple features on iOS 8. You can actually go to your notification bar and text people back straight to the notification bar. Siri is voice activated, and it also has a couple new tips and tricks. It's a lot to get into.
It's great that the iPhone 6 is here, just in time to record homecoming events that's happening on campus. This year's homecoming theme was Heart of a Trojan. One of the first events that took place was the carnival behind Foster Hall. WVST reporter Chelsea Pomales has our story.
Today is the kickoff of Virginia State University's homecoming. Today is the event, which is the carnival, which is the first event at Virginia State University, which began at 1 p.m.
Virginia State University's Homecoming Carnival kicked off the week with fun activities such as the bull ride, the obstacle course, and the favorite of the day, the Big Ballers. One freshman just wants to see what VSU Homecoming has in store.
I'm extremely excited. I'm a freshman, so I'm ready to experience everything that that has to offer.
VSU's very own point guard, Joy Hickman, also enjoyed the activities.
The carnival, I'm having a lot more fun. I got to ride the bull over there, so I'm happy.
As you can see, the week is just getting started for Virginia State University students. For WVST News, I'm Chelsea Pomales.
Following the carnival, VSU called out anyone that had talent to perform in their annual VSU Talent Show. With us now, WVST reporter Brianna Henry was there to capture it all.
The Heart of a Trojan-themed homecoming at Virginia State University is in full effect, and tonight we'll see just how much heart Trojans put into their talent show performances. Doors for VSU's Homecoming Talent Show opened at 6:30 Monday night, and students came ready to see their fellow classmates perform. But there was one talent act in particular that some students were quite eager to see.
Connie, Dwani, Fidel Russell.
Last year's talent show contestant, Condwani Russell, performed with one mission in mind. And although he didn't take home the win, this poet still hopes he was able to inspire the audience.
You know, one of my biggest missions is, just inspiring people. So the people who, never heard me perform before or don't like poetry, I hope that I turned them into believers.
Students cheered on for their favorite acts, but it was the judges that had the final say. And senior Darius Williams ended up walking away with the winning title.
It's absolutely amazing. It's definitely a blessing to me.
From rappers to singers to spoken word performers, VSU's Homecoming Talent Show proved that Trojans have more than just heart. They've got talent too. With WVST News, I'm Brianna Henry.
I can't believe, and I'm so amazed at the VSU talent that they have to offer. Made me want to get out there myself.
Exactly. Another event that had students wanting more was the comedy show. WVST reporter Dominique Stepp was at VSU's gym the night it all took place.
In a few minutes, this will be a sight to remember as Virginia State University hosts its annual comedy homecoming show. Every year, Daniels Gymnasium is turned into a comedy festival, including concessions, the Student Government Association, and appearances from today's hottest comic.
Everything costs in Atlanta. Daycare charge you a late fee if you late. Pick your window. Nigga, this is a child. There ain't no DVD or run car. This is a man.
We even got a chance to catch up with some of the performing comics, including hometown favorite Leonard Lewis.
As much, negativity that we got clouding, HBCUs and, black people as a community is always dope to come give back, you know what I mean? Laughter is key for everything, you know what I mean?
Great energy, all the students showed love, the student body, man, all the comedians performed well. We had a great time. I don't know where y'all was at, but I was here. You wasn't here, you missed it, baby.
Attendance for this show was at an all-time high, and we can only hope VSU continues this funny tradition. In the meantime, one of the comedians had some choice words for VSU's very own Miss Gwendolyn Dandridge news production student.
Get an A because you got me on here.
Right.
And you're going to have to give me at least like 1.5 credit hours.
For WVST, I'm Dominique Stepp.
All events were full of excitement, but the homecoming game was the event that topped off the week. WVST reporter Rebecca Johnson shows us why.
Long lines here at Rogers Stadium showed the heart of these Trojans. Parents, students, professors, alumni, and friends filled the stands to cheer on their beloved Trojans.
Very excited.
It was a great Trojan start. By halftime, the Trojans were leading 32-0. It was a halftime show for the record books. The award-winning Trojan explosion set the field on fire.
Never attended homecoming my other undergrad years, so it's really exciting.
After the halftime show, the Trojans were relentless. They tamed the Lincoln Lions 63-7. Head coach Latrell Scott,
I think it's a very business-like team, and I think they take my personality a little bit.
With the victory, the Trojans ranked number 1 in the CIAA Northern Division and improved to 6-2 record overall. For WVST, I am Rebecca Johnson.
Well, that's all we have for today. And again, I'm Portia Lucien.
And I'm Danielle Brown. And we will now leave you with some sights and sounds from the VSU Homecoming Parade. Thanks for joining us on WVST.
Have a great day.